want to talk to you about today as we travel down that road to Baltimore Fashion Week. Sharon.
Yes.
You have two new designers joining us.
Yes.
You have a green designer who's Sam. We'll hear more about your story. And we have a jewelry couture designer.
Yes.
That's joining us, Pakita, right? Okay, so Sharon, tell us why you incorporated these two elements into your Baltimore Fashion Week.
Well, for one, I'm going to talk about Pakita, who sits to my closest left. Jewelry is an essential part of anybody's collection. Whatever you wear, the jewelry is the final piece. I'm not saying it needs to match exactly, but it's just the key to all. And Sam, who's sitting to my furthest left, I met him through MySpace, I believe.
Oh, really?
And I'm
MySpace
all about.
at work.
I know, right? I'm all about having green, recyclable materials, saving the earth, just anything I can do to keep us longer. So, when I started my quest and did my little bit of research, and then when I met Sam, he enlightened me a lot more. It was very important for us to have that here. And plus, when I realized it was part of the mayor's initiative back in, I believe it was either December or January, I decided to do it. I can't remember the exact date. I thought it would be really key, and I wish I had more. I think right now we have a total of 4.
Okay.
But Sam's the only sustainable/eco designer that we have. The rest of the designers, one including Bishme, who just left, he does some part of his collection is done out of recyclable materials.
Great. So, I mean, just as a segue to Sam.
Yes.
Sam, could you tell us, a little bit about yourself, where you're from, and also how you got into green designing?
Well, I'm from Baltimore, born and raised.
Okay.
And
what part of town?
Oh, all over. I've probably had like about 20 addresses since
Okay.
I was a kid.
Most recent, Sam. Most recent address.
I'm being honest.
Okay.
But recently I've been in the Charles Village area, the Waverly area. Currently. And why I got into fashion in the first place. I love to see nice things on women.
Okay.
And the green part came when I was actually looking at architecture, and I went to a website, and then they started talking about utilizing bamboo and hemp for clothing, and I ran into this one designer. Her work is awesome. Linda Loudermilk. Saw her work, and
Where's
I
she
was
out
like,
of?
she's I'm not sure where she's from exactly.
Minneapolis.
Minneapolis.
Oh,
Right.
Minneapolis. Oh my goodness, her work is incredible. So I was like, more people should do this, and then I found out that more people were doing it. Just not a lot of people that I knew about. And when it comes to green fashion, it could be recyclable materials. Some people buy old jeans and make them into dresses or give them new life with a new owner. You could also utilize fibers, what they're doing with fibers, and then they're recycling plastic soda bottles. And the fabrics come out looking gorgeous, and you're like, wow, you get that from plastic bottles? So I was like, I gotta give this a shot. I gotta give it a shot. Because, we have to change our attitudes towards the environment.
We do. Now, I don't want to give away too much, but could you tell us a little bit about your inspiration behind the piece that we will see later?
Oh, that piece, it's like, are you familiar with Gunpowder State Park?
Of course.
Okay, now you know how you go to the beach, you wear your bikini or whatever, you have a t-shirt on top of it.
I'm far
or
stretch
a
of a
one
bikini.
piece, whatever. You wear a t-shirt over top of it. But if you go to Jamaica, you go to Brazil, you go to the Mediterranean, you lose those inhibitions as a woman, and the things that you wear are a reflection of that. So you're more risque with how you dress,
Okay, in a tasteful way.
In a tasteful way, but
Now, the material was out of organic silk.
Yeah, organic silk.
Okay, and your reasoning for using that was?
Well, because, you got to save the little worms,
Tell us about it, because some of us may not, some of us are being educated for the first time about green design, about Fashion Week.
True. There are many ways that you can be eco-savvy when it comes to anything that you do. And as far as the silk, what a lot of manufacturers realize is that You know, it's like killing the goose that lays the golden egg.
Oh,
you know, and they get to mature and they get to have offspring.
The worms.
Then you have more worms. You know, and they raise them in farms, and you know, certain silkworms, they'll make the cocoons out of the silk and whatnot. And then for years, people would just kill them, and then it was over with. And you know, some people woke up and said, you know, hey, we could get more out of them if they get to have offspring. Then we have more, we can create more, and eventually you bring the prices down, and you don't have to worry about, you know, extinguishing life.
Okay, well, we've talked a lot about green. Bakita, could you tell us about the jewelry aspect? Thank you, Sam. I appreciate that.
Welcome. Yes. Well, my jewelry sort of centers around my view of the world, I guess. I really am into romanticism. I was an artist. And
where are you from originally?
I'm from Sydney, Australia.
Okay.
And so I've come a long way to be involved in this fashion week.
Okay.
No, I actually live here. I've been living here for the last 3 years in Baltimore.
Okay.
But I sort of wanted a way to use another medium to express myself as an artist rather than just using paper and pen. So I just happened upon making wire jewelry. Everything I do is wire that's being wrapped and creating a certain form that fits with my aesthetic.
Oh, basically. Great. That's a beautiful piece you're wearing.
Thank you.
We're going to see a piece of your artwork,
yes,
and your jewelry couture on a model later on.
Yes.
Okay, so we've heard from a green designer, we've heard from a jewelry designer, and we've heard from the mother of Baltimore's Fashion Week. I think it's just about time to see some of those fashions, don't you?
Yes.
I think so.
Yes.
Okay, so we'll be right back to show you even more beautiful fashions as we travel to Baltimore's first Fashion Week.
What's that? I don't know. Something I kind of made. Ooh, what's it do?
What do I do? Well, thanks for asking. I ring my bell and I like to dance. What do I do? Well, thanks for asking.
Ow! Yeah, it still needs a little work.
Anything's possible. Keep thinking. Get started on your own inventions or just play some games at inventnow.org.
Hey, Sarah.
Oh my gosh, he's so cute.
Been doing like I taught you. Love the new tattoo, Sarah.
Dude, that's Sarah. The girl in the pink shirt. That's the girl I was telling you about.
Theater 2 on your left. Hey, Sarah. What color underwear today?
Hey, Sarah. So when are you going to post something new?
Anything you post online, anyone can see. So think before you post.